Hey everybody, John here. It's VEDA day 16. Today I'm going to talk about two trends or things that younger people do that make me feel old. And it makes me, it's like, old people are like, growing up, or maybe people that just don't understand youth today or things like that. But there are two things, and being in San Francisco especially is one is the tattoo craze. Now, I mean, people were getting tattoos, obviously for years, well before I was born, and they started to become in vogue maybe in the early '90s. Some of my friends started to get them, but it's kind of started this arms race of like who can get the most kind of extreme tattoo. It went from just ankle tattoos and tramp stamps to things maybe on your forearm, and now it's become full sleeves, both things, chest pieces, leg pieces, huge tattoos, covering a significant portion of the person's body. And this is now with women. I see these women on Daily Booth or everywhere that have these chest pieces between their boobs of like ships or anchors or hearts, or it just runs the gambit. And it's almost like each successive generation is trying to like do something more extreme. And I just shake my head because I grew up with my dad's drinking buddies, were sailors, from Korea, or even earlier, and they had tattoos, and they were like garbled messes by the time that they were adults. And so I think, like, when I see someone getting heavily tattooed, it's like you have zero foresight. Did anyone warn you that most likely this is going to look like shit, and you're going to have it removed through laser surgery, or laser removal at least, and who knows how well that's going to come out. And it strikes me as so stupid, lack of a better term. I mean, it's just such an inexperienced person making such an important decision about the way that they're going to look and what they're putting on their body. And in that same vein is the whole gauging of the ears, the large hoops that people have put in their earrings. And people have been doing this again for maybe 5 or 10 years at least in San Francisco. And again, it's like it makes me feel old because I look at these people and I'm just like, you're disfiguring yourself for a fad that isn't going to be something that's going to be cool in 5 years or 10 years from now. And you're going to have huge droopy ears, or you're going to have surgery, cosmetic surgery to stitch them back together, literally. And I'm sure it's a budding industry to do that, tattoo removal and ear reconstruction. But I'm old. What can you say? I shake my head. I don't understand it. I do understand it, but unfortunately, I just feel like these people have zero foresight, or they just don't care, or they just don't think about things all the way through. But it's a lot of people, man. If you live in San Francisco, it's a lot of people. And now you see it on the internet. It's reached suburbia, and it's a lot of suburban teenagers and 20-somethings that are doing it as well. It's crazy. So anyway, in short, I'm old.